Guys, I'm back. In order for you guys to make sure that that money is saved, make sure that your bills are calculated correct, calculated every month. If you get paid every 2 weeks, make sure that you have a system in place. Calculate your net pay, what you got paid, the total amount of all the bills that you owe. Like cable, um, groceries, life insurance, um, car note, mortgage, rent, and calculate that. And make sure that by the time you pay that, go by your budgeting. Go by your budgeting. Make sure you write it down. And you will be self-disciplined enough that if you keep practicing that, and whatever money is left, save it towards a rainy day. Okay? So guys, that concludes my video for today. I love you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. I have a lot of tips that will help you to understand the importance of being financially free. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. This is the Classic Credit Lady. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. I know every time I come here, guys, you always see me with my glasses on top of my head. I'm always on the run. I'm always busy, not being busy and doing nothing, but busy being productive. So every time you see me, guys, I'm here with my sunglasses. I put them in my head, and it's just a habit I always had. But today I want to speak to you guys about budgeting. And surprisingly, a lot of people don't know how to budget, right? Budgeting is very essential in order for you to, have money saved for a rainy day. Try to buy, not to chew more than you can bite. A lot of that or maybe you don't know, but I'm gonna let you know right now. A lot of people, 43%, and that was as of 2019. And you can imagine how high this number. I don't want to imagine how high this number has gotten up. But as of 2019, 43%, 43 million Americans do not have money saved, $10,000 saved for a rainy day. Life happens. And in order for you to be able to save money for a rainy day, you must learn how to budget. I have asked many people at times, do you know how to budget? How do you do your budget? Because I had a friend, this individual was always get paid every week, making good money, didn't have much responsibility, older kids, didn't have a vehicle, didn't own a vehicle. But this person always, according to the person, he always was crying, I'm broke. So how can you be broke, making good money, guys, making $28 an hour, again, getting paid weekly, was never caught up with the bills, but didn't know how to budget. And if you get paid weekly, I understand some people get paid bi-weekly, but weekly, one advantage about working in a job that I loved was I used to get paid weekly. And I love it because there was always money there for in case of an emergency. I made sure I did a budget. Made sure whatever the bills needed to be paid was, electric bill, rent for those who rent, or mortgage, right? Groceries, cable, wireless, cell phone bill. So you budget all that. And what budgeting is that you actually take whatever you make after taxes and and pay off, and then whatever bills you owe on the balance on that payment on that bill, you calculate that budget. You calculate all, you do a list. And sometimes people, I've always heard that the more money you make, the more you spend. But that should not be the case. You should be always able to be self disciplined and learn how to budget so you can have money saved for a rainy day. I learned this the hard way very long time ago, years ago. I um when my father died, um he died in Puerto Rico. That's where he was born. And he said if he ever died, he wanted to die in the land that he was born, in the place that he was born, which was in Puerto Rico. And when I saw that my father um didn't have life insurance, or I couldn't go because so much went on, transpired. And I learned a big lesson with that alone. It's not always to be prepared for a rainy day, right? Always to be prepared for a rainy day. Even if you have to save $20, $15 after you pay your bills, but make sure that you always have something saved. A wise man once told me, Liz, it is good to have multiple bank accounts because you can actually save 5, 10, $15 every time you get paid. And guys, after a while, when you do that, it starts accumulating after a while. I knew this young lady that she saved over 20 grands, and she started saving $5. So she never touched that account. Every time she would get paid, she will actually save that $5. And after a while, after many years, she had close to $50,000, $20,000 to $50,000. It's a lot. And saving $5, that's awesome, guys, because it accumulates. Don't touch it for anything. Even if you need money, act like you don't even that account doesn't even exist, because you never know what tomorrow could bring to us, right? Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. So a lot of people don't know how to budget. And one of the things is that if your debt is bigger than your than your net pay, that's a problem. That means that you have to cut some things out, right? It's learning how to stay in course in order for you to make your goals be fulfilled. Okay, always make sure that when you budget, you have to. If you make a certain amount of money every 2 weeks, like let's say $1,500 after gross pay, and you pay your bills, and you add those bills versus your net pay, okay? Within that spot right there, if you have money left after, you should have money left over after you pay your bills, after you pay your debts, in order for you to excuse me, guys, I am so sorry.